Good morning, everyone. So I figured I'd give you an idea of just a concept that's in my head about the game that I'm going to work on today. This is, hold on, why is that doing that? All right. This is what I'm going to think of as manhunt, and think of it as like somebody escapes custody, a jail or something, and he's out in the wilderness and the police are trying to catch him. And so what I'm envisioning is that we're going to have a fugitive right here, and he will be randomly placed somewhere in this area, and then the player will have to put up, for lack of a better word, roadblocks, but some sort of patrols in, let's say, 5 different areas. And then the fugitive will move around to try to escape. And I haven't really thought through what escape looks like. Maybe there will be a certain location on the board where if the fugitive gets there, then he escapes. But what the player will do will put roadblocks or patrols around, and if the fugitive, which I'm thinking that the fugitive will move just randomly or will move in different directions searching for escape, and if they run into a patrol, so let's say there was a patrol here and here's where the fugitive is, then the patrol would light up, like it would flash, which would let the player, who's the sheriff or the marshal, know that the fugitive came close. Now, we're not going to see the fugitive moving around, obviously. We're just going to see this blank board. So imagine this board, this map, and occasionally there's a flash. And when there's a flash, that lets you know that there was a sighting of the fugitive, and you can do something about it. And so then what I'm envisioning is that the player can move one of his patrols, his or her patrols, back into this area, and maybe the goal is just to close in on the fugitive so that he's surrounded. I'm not sure exactly, but this is just the idea, and I'm going to work on this today, and we'll see where we are later. And what is this, using? I would say, obviously, we've taken an image, we've created these grids, just like we did with the world map. You're going to have a tracking of a location, and it's going to be moving randomly or in some sort of randomly generated direction. And then the player is going to move their pieces with the patrols. You're going to have a interval, a timer, where every 5 seconds the player moves or the fugitive moves. So it's a few different things that I think would be fun to have in a game. All right, so tune back in and we'll see how I do.